Despite the major moves against the crypto market by the SEC, Bitcoin is currently unaffected, continuing on its previous path, retesting structure support on this ascending channel pattern and this descending triangle pattern. In this video, I'm going to go over what I'm seeing based on metrics and indicators and show you where I think Bitcoin is heading next. Before we get started though, I just wanted to give a couple of announcements. We have a brand new 4% trade win. Congrats on anyone that took the uni trade with us. That's an extra 4% in your pocket. We are now 28 wins, 0 losses, and on top of that, we have brand new trade setups for you to check out. Last but not least, this morning, Travis released a new crypto forecast video where lawmakers are taking action to fire Gary Gensler after the major moves against the crypto market. If you're a member, go ahead and check these out on our website. It's going to be crucial, and if you're not a member yet, you can find a link to the membership at the links in the description down below. More on that later, but for now, let's dive into the analysis. Here we are on the TradeConfident.io website. Again, 28 wins, 0 losses. We're going to head straight into the Bitcoin metrics. The very first metric we're taking a look at is the Bitcoin Emotional Index, and currently Bitcoin is sitting in anxious territory as we consolidate after a small drop after that SEC call. Most often when we reach anxious territory like we saw back here, this is where we're seeing moves back up in the market, and we can see it happen multiple times in the past as well. This is a super reliable metric, and that's why we like to pay attention to it first. And next up, we're going to be taking a look at the Bitcoin Volatility Breakout Detector. As I just said, we're in a little bit of consolidation after this big move right here, and because of that, we're beginning to see lower volatility. However, if we do actually fall below here, if green bars are below low volatility, this is where we begin to see some much crazier moves in the market, like right here and right here. Because of that, as we move into low volatility, I'm feeling a little bit more excited about what Bitcoin is doing next. However, if we look at the Bitcoin Whale Smart Money metric, it looks like we're seeing less and less likelihood of long trades in the market. Personally, though, I'm expecting to see a lot of accumulation between retailer and whale traders alike at this level, and because of that, I think we could be seeing moves up soon. We had a lot of long trade sentiment recently, and that honestly, to me, that just still holds up. Moving on now to the Bitcoin major support and resistance level, we have structure support right now at $25,810. This is the current structure support we are testing, and I honestly truly think we're going to get a bounce from this point, and from there we need to be checking structure resistance at $26,965 and as high as $28,473. Next up is going to be the Bitcoin long versus short trades. Of course, there is still just a massive amount more of long trades than there is short trades in this market. We can even see a little bit of an uptick recently as this price dropped, and what this tells me is we're more likely to see big moves in the market coming soon, especially as we move into 2024. I know it's a little ways out, but especially as we move into that halving cycle, I think this is where Bitcoin is going to pump like crazy. Last but not least is the Bitcoin Daily Trade Scanner. Now, we have not received a buy signal yet, but I'm expecting as soon as we begin moving up here, we're going to get a buy signal to call the next move in crypto. If we get a buy signal, most often this is where we're seeing moves back up in the market. We've seen this repeatedly. So if we get a buy signal now, this is where I'm going to be looking for the next move up as well. Now, even if you don't actively trade Bitcoin, you need to be paying attention to what Bitcoin is doing, because where Bitcoin goes, the rest of the crypto market goes too. And even Gary Gensler agrees that Bitcoin is not a security. So personally, as far as cryptos go, Bitcoin feels like one of the safest options. Now, if you want to trade these metrics, it's going to be super important. All you got to do is click the membership links in the description down below. Just go ahead and scroll down, click show more, and the membership will be the very first link. Go ahead and click that. It'll bring you to our homepage. Again, we're 28 wins, 0 losses. Don't forget, on top of the metrics, you're also going to get those trade setups and future forecast videos. Just go ahead and click subscribe right here. It'll bring you to the sign up page. Fill out your information. I would recommend the full access for $59 a month. This is where we're getting metrics across all 20 coins, scalping trade setups, morning brew overviews, future forecast, and many more benefits. Just go ahead and click choose, follow the prompts, and we hope to trade with you soon. And with that, let's check out the live charts. Here we are back looking at Bitcoin on the 1-day time frame. We're using the price versus while money flow, trend exhaustion, and TC top and bottom finder indicators. As of right now, we're seeing a pretty steep drop right here in whale money, and it appears, at least as of right now, we could be bottoming out pretty quickly here. This is about the same zone that we saw previous bottoms on the price versus while money flow, and from there, whale money began moving back into the market, and we saw moves up in price to correlate. This is exactly what I'm expecting to happen. And based on previous trend lines, I think we are going to move up to retest this structure resistance. Now, this could be the breakout that we've been waiting for. It's very possible, especially if we begin moving in between these two structures instead of either this one and this one, or this one and this one. I'm also noticing less volatility in the market as we saw on the volatility breakout detector. As the price retests this structure support, we did see that trend exhaustion did not fall into its lower red sections. This tells me that even if we move up, we may still stay within this middle section, maybe oscillating between the two inner red areas, but honestly, I'm expecting just very small moves here in Bitcoin. Personally, I think a reasonable move would be about right there. This is structure resistance at $27,362 and satisfies many areas on this chart, as well as intersects perfectly in line with where the price could be heading within the next few days. And from the current price, this would be a move of almost 6%, about 5.89%. All I'm personally looking for is, because price versus while money flow is low and trend exhaustion had a local bottom at least, I'm expecting to see a buy signal right about this point. And if we get all three of these, that will almost guarantee a move up to that point. From there, we'll be looking for price versus while money flow to move up to push while money into the market, and of course, pump the price. Once we see price versus while money flow high, trend exhaustion high, and if we get another sell signal, that will likely signal the next move down. But we're getting a little ahead of ourselves. Let's just look for that buy signal. And with that, if you want to get access to these indicators, they're going to be super important moving forward as we get into the crazy volatility of the SEC and the broader crypto market. You're going to want to grab these indicators. I can get them to you for up to $400 off right now. All you got to do is click the links in the description down below. Just go ahead and scroll down, click show more, and the indicators will be the second link. Go ahead and click that. It'll bring you to our store page. Just go ahead and click I want this. Fill out your information right here. Click pay, and it'll offer you the TC top and bottom finder for just $349 instead of the regular $749. That's $400 off. Just go ahead and click add to cart. Make sure your information is filled out. Click pay, and then you get all 11 of Trade Confidence indicators for $400 off. Once you have those indicators loaded up, we're already seeing price versus while money flow low, trend exhaustion at a local low, so we could be seeing price moves up at this point. Personally, I'm expecting a move to $27,362 for about a 5% move up. We'll keep everyone updated. With that, thanks so much for watching. Trade safe, trade confident, and I'll see you in the next video.